Well, 6:30 in the morning. I am waiting to get let in. I just unlocked everything. Gonna try and make 5 loads, and they just laughed at me. They said there's no possible way. I kind of agree with them. There's another guy here with me that's bringing in like forms and stuff for the concrete. But I'm hoping I can dump as much dirt as I can so tomorrow these guys can spread all this rock. But I have a feeling I'm only going to get 2, to be honest with you. Isn't anyone stacked out here yet, but about 7:30 is usually when it starts getting busy. So we'll just have to see. Had to be here at like 5:30. It's not a great morning, but I'm here. I got breakfast in my lunchbox and all that, so hopefully we can make a bunch of loads. But I brought my switch today, just in case. Should have brought a cigar. Could really go for one. I got way too many at the house, and I want more, so I need to start smoking a lot more. Try and have 2 to 5 a day, but hell, lately I've been skipping days. It's too hot, or I'm too busy, or I'm in this dump truck, and the new Granite, I won't smoke in it. It's too new. The old dump truck doesn't matter. It stinks anyways, so that's no big deal. But I dropped the, oh boy, I dropped the red dump truck off at our mechanics so we can get the airbag replaced. Be nice if we can run 2 dump trucks today and double up the loads, but airbag's not replaced, so that's obviously not going to happen. But maybe I'll be able to get 1 load in today, so we'll see how much I get done. Some say the end dump's going to be done today, but I don't know if I believe that or not. But that cylinder blew apart. You can see in one of the other episodes I helped come in on a Saturday, and I helped those guys take the cylinder off and then send it over the shop. It's been in the shop since then. It's been a damn half month now. I don't even remember what episode that was on. It's pretty low. And then that'd be nice. The end dump would be a little hard to get in here, but we'd be able to back it in and dump it easy enough. And that can carry a 22, 23 ton, where I only put 20 ton on this. But yeah, a lot of waiting today, and I think that's all I got going on for the day. So maybe go fishing later. It's what, Wednesday or Thursday? It's Thursday. So go fishing maybe today, hopefully tomorrow. I'm sure I'm working over the weekend. I tend to work every day. It's just lately I've been having like Sundays off and stuff. But now that I own fishing gear, I want to go fishing all the time. So maybe I'll hook onto a monster again, the one that I lost the other day. So I don't know. We'll see. But watch Sunday's episode. I was listening to music, filming the water coming up, and I was going to delete the audio off of it just so you can see when they let water out of the lock, the water comes up the bank towards me, even with just the water from the lock itself, because they're not letting any water out of the dam. So I was just filming that, thinking I was going to do kind of a quick hyperlapse. And while I was doing it, all of a sudden something just massive bit the line, and it was maybe a 2-pound striped bass on it. I showed the striped bass in that video a little bit beforehand that I put on there. And then when I went to go set the hook, everyone seems to think I maybe had an alligator gar. The alligator gar had like half the fish in its mouth and not the hook. And I went to set the hook, it just pulled out of the bait. But hell, I don't know. You know, catfish, gar, could have been sturgeon for all I know. I don't think there's any sturgeon below the dam, but very well could be wrong. You know, don't know, never know type of thing, but I'm sure as hell gonna go try again. Gonna hook it a little different. Got 8/0 hooks this time. Put on 65-pound braid on most of them. Bought an extra fishing pole this time. Then we're gonna move closer to the dam instead of on that sandy bank, where I'm pretty sure he hooked onto. So, you know, keep fine-tuning stuff over and over again. Maybe maybe we'll get lucky and get them this weekend. Maybe get a state record. That's my goal. State record from the bank. But now I want a boat so I can, sit out in the middle, go catfishing all night, sleep on the boat a little bit, see if I can actually get the state record, because that's my goal. I got a state record in Nebraska once. Yeah, it got beaten since then. I think it got beat the next year. But I got a state record largemouth bass. And ironically enough, the lake I was in has more than enough large bass, so it was just going to be a matter of time before someone else got a higher record. But you have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get the record. You have to go get it weighed and certified and signed off and all that. Then you'll get the record. So most people, when they catch a giant bass, they take a bunch of pictures and talk to their buddies about it. They actually don't go through the whole process on it. So if I get a state record, you bet your ass I'm going to go through the whole process. I'll even take the next day off of work to go in and go get it officially weighed and all that kind of stuff. So, looking forward to it. But then once I get the state record, then what? Stop fishing? Or get another one? I don't know. We'll just have to see. But looking forward to it. So, easy day. Probably won't film much. And we'll see how the day develops. Well, I'm preloaded with load number 4, which I'm not going to drop today. I'm headed over to the house because Ashley took me into work this morning, so I don't have my pickup truck sitting over at the office. So I'm going to go run over there, and then I have to figure out if she has my pickup truck at her work, and I'm going to have to ride the scooter over to go get it, or if it's sitting there at the house and I can jump in it and go over to our mechanic's house, give him a hand replacing that airbag, and then once that's done, then I can go preload that truck and take it back to the office, and then have Ashley just pick me up from the office. So we'll just have to see how all that kind of works out. But again, hoping to go fishing, but got other responsibilities to do during the work week. So I'll try and go fishing on Saturday and Sunday, but not too terribly far from home. And I'm in the Granite, which is the nice one, and I'll be able to just leave it over at my house. There's a side street that I got permission to park on, so it makes it real convenient. I can just walk out my door or walk across the apartment complex, jump in the truck and go, because I have to be there at 6:15, which means I should probably leave my house at 5:45. Make sure I'm there, early enough, or a little bit before 6:15, and then just start running a whole bunch of loads in there as best we can. We'll kind of see how that whole thing goes. But for now, do this. Fair's going on. Wasn't very good. Maybe it's better today, but wasn't good the day we went. There's like nobody there. I'm not surprised this early in the day. I'm sure everyone's got to get off work first. But maybe I'll get all this done and go fishing for a bit until Ashley gets off, but kind of doubt it. Plus half the gear's at home, so I'd have to go back home, grab half the gear, grab some bait, and then go over the water and go fishing. But hell, it's not like it's 45 minutes away. And they had a jet ski sitting out here that would be perfect for fishing. Or someone wants to cash out me like 15 grand, and I'll go buy a boat with that. That'd be great. I should probably put my Cash App in the comments, and you can send me some money. But if anyone wants to sponsor me for a boat, you'll get a lot of coverage in my YouTube channel. Be the focus of it for sure. Maybe you can justify sending me one by me helping you sell some other ones. Well, the mechanic got done with the red dump truck. Now I'm in it, headed over to go preload it with three-quarter rock, so it'd be ready in the morning. So Charlie or Doug will be in it in the morning, and they can be there at 6:15 or 6:30 or whatever it is. So I got the Granite at my house.
just have to wait an hour and 15 minutes or more just to get a ride back over to my pickup truck so I can then go home. But I'll probably have to wait for Ashley to get off work, ride the scooter over to the house, get the car, come